Talk about the border. The numbers of people attempting to illegally cross our southern border, it's been getting worse and worse since the Biden administration took over 6 months ago. In June, the number of attempted crossings hit a 21-year high, and the administration still doesn't appear to be doing anything to end the crisis. Joining us now is retired Texas Department of Public Safety Captain Jaeson Jones. Sir, thanks for joining us today. So this is nothing new, but we're seeing illegal border crossings. They've surpassed 1 million so far this year, and we're only in July. What do you think it's going to be like, 6 months from now in December, 5 months from now? Do you think it can get worse?
I do, unfortunately. Good morning. It's good to be with you. I do. And we're seeing that from the numbers of people crossing through the Darien Gap. And I think the thing that's really different here that folks need to remember, with every surge, we see things that are different. Part of that is that the world is coming now. United States Customs and Border Protection have apprehended people from over 148 countries. And I say that because I think usually we think that it's a U.S.-Mexico problem because of the way things have been in the past. And we don't look at the way it is today. But even dynamically on the border right now in the last week, things are changing drastically. In Rio Grande City Station, for example, last week, we saw surges of over 500 people at one time. And that literally took every Border Patrol agent off the line to protect the American people for 72 miles of our border while they processed people and chased people in the woods. That's what's happening on our border right now.
You bring up a good point, because I was watching the other day some coverage of it, and it's people coming from Haiti. It's single men who are coming through, and they're coming through, they're busing them through, and there's an increase in COVID cases.
There is, and also a massive increase in the deadly drug fentanyl. Again, all linked to the Mexican cartels who are taking they're the ones winning here. They're taking advantage of all this. In Texas, for example, we've now seen a 950% increase in fentanyl seizures. So for the folks sitting at home far from the border who are saying, Jason, we hear you, but how does that affect us? I want you to know that the record numbers of overdose deaths in this country is directly linked to that unsecured border. It's directly linked to these Mexican cartels and these operations. And now we've got all of these people coming into the country who are being sent throughout the nation. Now, every community is a border community, and we are seeing that change from human smuggling to human trafficking. And now we're spreading this virus throughout the country. So we're really seeing things we've never seen before. And to every legislator out there, to every senator, to every congressman, please hear me. We need action on this border. We have never been where we are right now.
Yeah, you're right. It's not just the areas around the border. People are coming into every state, and we're seeing an increase in crime, an increase in fentanyl drug overdoses. So let's talk about VP Kamala Harris. If she actually addressed the root causes of the immigration problem, she went there. She didn't go to where we're seeing the influx. Do you think that what has she done? Has she done anything?
No, she's gone to Guatemala, went to Mexico. We're going to discuss root causes, but what does that mean? What does that mean to stop the problem? And here's the other thing. If you go to Guatemala and you go to Mexico, that's great. But when you say that's the root causes, I just identified we've apprehended people from over 148 countries. So we know what the real root cause is. It's perception created by this administration. And we can see it in the government's data as to when these numbers begin to really increase. And it's based on the failed policies that have created the perception that if you come now, you will make it into the country. And look, for the folks watching, I'm on that border all the time, Allison. And I am down there talking to those folks. And I ask them, why are you coming? And then what they tell me is because if I come now, I'm told that I can make it. And there's the real truth of it. I mean, there's the real truth of it that's not being told by this administration to the folks out there. It's very frustrating what's happening.
Absolutely. Well, we thank you for your insight, Jaeson Jones. We love having you on the show. We hope you come back again. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.